Hello Capricorn, welcome to your weekly reading with me. We're going to dive in together, see what's going on for you guys for the week ahead. I've managed to fix my system, so hopefully I'm able to use the top camera today, but let's hope. But either way, I have some channeled messages for you guys. There are some things coming up. These might be a bit specific, so you can skip ahead if you don't want to listen to it. But what was kind of coming through was this energy of not being afraid of movement in your life, not being afraid of a new journey, to start a new journey, to leave behind your comfort zone, to start looking for the things that you're searching for, whatever it is. What I was hearing was, don't fear a move, don't fear travel, or it's the right time to leave the city behind for a new adventure. So don't fear it. Because I got this energy. What I was seeing was the Nine of Wands and the Chariot, but the Nine of Wands was staring at the Chariot here. So for some of you, this is, again, maybe you're getting aggressive in a good way to push yourself, right? Maybe sometimes in life we get a little bit so sick of how we've been doing things, or how so sick of things not moving, that we just go, do you know what, I'm gonna freaking do it this week, right? I'm just gonna go for it, just gonna push myself for it. So that could be really good for you, having that aggression to push through, right? Just to do something that's outside your comfort zone, to just go off to something, maybe to take a trip, maybe to do an experience of some kind, whatever it is. It was that energy. But then again, for some of you, this is something that maybe you've been a bit fearful of doing, right? Which might be why there's a delay. So either way, the good news is that there is some travel, there is some trips coming up. There is you leaving the city behind, leaving the comfortable to move into the uncomfortable, to find where you need to go. Because I am getting, as I'm speaking about this, if you don't know, the Chariot chases the star, which is about your dreams and your goals and your hopes for life, right? Your desires and the things that you want, right? Where you're feeling guided to go. But I do get the sense that for some of you, you don't have a clear star. You just are just hoping that you kind of start the journey and it gets clearer for you later on down the line, and it will, right? So that's a bit of a confirmation for someone out there. New possibilities await you during this time. You're being taken on a journey. Some of you, this will be like a mentor or a spiritual guardian that's showing you the way. All right. At first, you might be a bit shy, timid, or nervous about whatever this movement is, whatever this new journey is. Maybe a bit afraid or protective of yourself. But I do feel like it's going to be really, really good for you. All right, my angels. So that's what I got for you there. And then I'm going to show you, I wonder if my camera is working. Oh, maybe not. Every time I do this, it corrupts my file. So I'm a little bit scared of using the top camera at the moment, but I think I fixed it. Either way, I'll speak to you about the oracles that came out for you. So you got the message in a bottle. This is a time where you are getting, I'm seeing the green light. This is Spirit's way of communicating with you, right? So you might see more signs and synchronicities coming up during this week, Capricorn, that it is giving you the green light, right? Maybe you're seeing 222 or 333, or you're seeing magical numbers coming up for you guys, or maybe it's 111. I don't know what numbers you're seeing, but you are going to start to see a bit more. Maybe you see on a billboard, maybe you just want to travel somewhere, you see on a billboard randomly about this location. It's just this energy that Spirit is showing you the way. Maybe you start hearing about it a bit more. It's all signs that Spirit is giving you the go ahead. Okay, now message in a bottle as well could be that there is some communication coming in for you at this time. We are reaching the end of the official Mercury retrograde during the week that we're reading for. However, it's going to last for maybe still like a week or two afterwards. So it's just this energy of things coming back up again for us to kind of reassess it, to reanalyze it, or to just close it back out again, right? So again, maybe there will be some messages from past people. You then also have the Bull, which says, do not back down from opposition, show strength and fortitude. So again, very Taurus energy, but you guys are also an earth sign. So it is just a big time where you are being called to be that aggressive version of yourself that I was seeing, where you're not backing down, right? It's a really good time. Yay, working. It's a really good time for you to throw yourself into things, to knock down barriers, right? Sometimes we can forget our strength, and we kind of get caged in life, where we feel like we've been cornered by maybe problems, right? We feel like we can't escape situations, or that there's no way out, there's no hope. But the Bull is going to make it, right? The Bull is going to keep throwing itself at the gate until it opens. So that's you guys this week. It's not giving up on yourself. So showing strength and do not back down from opposition. Now, when we think about opposition, it could of course be specific people being a little bit problematic for you guys at this time, but it might not be for everyone. It just is whatever is blocking your way, you're going to knock it down. You're gonna push your feet like that, like the bulls do. All right, so maybe it's a really good time to place boundaries, and very strong ones, and to not be afraid of upsetting people by showing your strength a little bit here, right? Almost get a bit of like intimidation What's the overall energy for the week for Capricorn, please? Thank you. Okay, the Tower card and the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups is all about wish fulfillment. I see, oh my God, there's this energy for sure. You're gonna watch someone's downfall. That's what I'm getting. It feels like someone who is fake. There's just this energy of someone that you've always told people about and you just knew, and maybe like a typical narcissist person where it's like someone who is a big ego, charming, everyone loves them, right? This person is just a great person to everyone else, but you just had a deep feeling inside that someone is not a good person. You're gonna watch someone's downfall here. Look at that. Someone with a mask is falling out the tower here, and it's not you. I feel like you're the Nine of Cups. You're sitting very proud. You're sitting like, I told you so. I knew it. Maybe you did warn someone that if you keep acting that way, karma's going to get you, and it's getting them, right? There's just this energy here, almost of judgment. That little eye up here, I don't know if you can see that, but it's watching this person fall. So it's just this energy, I guess, that spirit is kind of getting rid of the bully in your life, which is interesting. Whoever that is, some of you could be a boss, could be someone that you work with, for sure. That's what I was picking up was a workspace, but it really could be anyone. It just feels like you're watching someone get calmer here. Okay. All right. Shall we clarify the Nine of Cups? So for you guys, there's wish fulfillment coming in, something that you've been waiting for. Yeah. Some of you, this is like a past person that you had a relationship with for some. All right, could be an Aquarius, doesn't have to be, but for a lot of you, it does feel like you guys are, what do I see with this? The Tower and the Two of Cups. I mean, Tower, sometimes this can be a breakup, but I feel like you're happy. It's something you've been waiting for. There's a big shocking event or something that's coming through a bit sudden. Maybe related to someone else. Maybe it's a friend, whose partner is just not really good for them. And maybe you're watching that come down, maybe your friend's getting the strength to walk away. Like it just feels like you're watching something unfold that you knew was going to happen and you were waiting for. Two of Cups, again, is to do with some sort of dynamic with you and someone else. Or with a couple here. Let's see. Very specific message, to be honest. All right, but also for a lot of you too, I think you guys are removing your ego, which that sounds like when I say removing your ego, sometimes it's that version of ourselves that wants us to, I don't know, that gets in the way. And in this case, it feels a bit like you're having a bit of an ego death or an awakening in some case, where you're removing that side of yourself so that you can, I don't know, I feel like this is you and your higher self too, where it's like you're able to have deeper connections when you're able to really be open to connecting to your higher self, right? And our higher self doesn't have ego. All right, let's see. What's the challenge coming up for Capricorn this week? Queen of Wands. Sorry, not the Queen of Wands. King of Wands and the Empress. Some of you, this could be, again, a few specific people. Empress could be a mother figure. King of Wands could be another fire sign. Doesn't have to be. If this is up to you, your challenge during this week, again, with the Empress being here, is kind of your connection to the universe, connection to yourself. The Empress is divine feminine. She is someone who knows her worth, knows her value. She's connected to the divine, right? And rightly so. She is so confident in herself and her connection with spirit that it speaks for itself, right? She attracts a lot of manifestation. She attracts whatever she desires because she knows and trusts that it's going to flow to her. She doesn't need to chase anything. So again, maybe for some of you guys, it is that. It is about trusting in your intuition. It is about listening to your body. It is about nurturing yourself and paying attention to self-love and self-care and holding yourself up on a high horse here. King of Wands being your challenge, if it's not other people, is about your ability to pivot. Your challenge here is maybe coming up with creative ideas, again, about your own confidence, allowing yourself to shine bright. Some of you could be that maybe you're being put in a leadership position or doing something, again, outside the comfort zone, and that's a bit challenging for you. But King of Wands says that your strength will take you through. Your ability to adapt will be the greatest gift for you during this time. Let's see, why is the Empress here as a challenge? Page of Cups. Some of you, it is about nurturing your inner child. Yeah. Some of you might be a little bit, disappointed in a mother figure. There's some disappointing news there. Here, they're almost, I wonder if some of you, the Empress being here as well, and the Six of Cups and the Devil. So for some of you, just whoever it is, some of you specifically will be a mother figure, but it's not going to be for all of you. There is just this element of healing and mending. So someone definitely could be coming in for reconciliation. Ace of Swords, message in a bottle here. The Empress could just be you, that you're standing in your worth and the Spirit wants you to stay there. Don't bow down because this person wants to come in. Five of Cups, Page of Cups. Again, Page of Cups can be an apology. Five of Cups is, again, someone who disappointed you. The Devil there is your card, but the Devil with the Six of Cups is, again, a toxic past. Or addictions, or people who dealt with addictions or low vibrational energy. Why is the King of Wands a challenge for Capricorn? Ace of Wands. So it is about you feeling inspired to take action on your ideas. Be strong enough. Be a leader in your world. Don't let your ideas go to the graveyard, right? They want you to bring things to life and start taking action on it. Let's see what your advice is for the week. What's the advice that you've got for Capricorn for the week ahead? Page of Cups. Again, listening to your inner child, listening to your feelings. The King of Cups. This is about your emotions. Your advice is about your emotions, coming at it from a place of emotional stability. So that is about allowing yourself to listen to your feelings and emotions without them disturbing you. Page of Cups, exactly. Why is this advice? Ten of Cups, doing things that make you happy, exploring things that make you happy. King of Pentacles, long-term happiness is what you're being called to focus on. Why is the advice Page of Cups? What exactly is the advice? The Wheel of Fortune reverse. That's interesting. So the Wheel of Fortune reverse could really be that you've been on a streak of a little bit of bad luck, or that things might be feeling like you're going backwards a little bit here. But the Wheel of Fortune is a card of fate, and it's a card of destiny. And what you never know where this wheel's going to turn. That's not up for us to decide. That's the universe, right? So it is a little bit of this energy that if you have been on like a bad luck streak, the Wheel of Fortune is turning back round again. But your advice, I guess, is to trust in spirit and their timing. And the King of Cups is advice. Queen of Wands. The Lover's reverse. I do feel a little bit like this is about you healing from a past person for sure. The Queen of Wands and the Lover's reverse is someone that you're no longer in a relationship with, okay? Queen of Wands is probably a fire sign or someone that's very attractive. Your advice is the King of Cups, which is again about emotional maturity. And I was just looking at things here. Five of Swords says things ended quite badly here. There's a little bitterness, maybe still some resentments here. But I almost feel like Spirit is wanting you to heal from that in a sense, that you can go after your dreams and goals and not to be intimidated or afraid. I feel like you might meet this person again or meet up with this person again and you've been worried about that. You might see this person again and you've been worried about that. But I almost feel like King of Cups is about you knowing within yourself your feelings and allowing yourself to heal and addressing your feelings and not telling I shouldn't feel this way. You know, it's not like that. You're giving yourself grace and coming at something very maturely, whatever that means to you. Almost like not showing that something's hard to you, or maybe being, because the King of Cups is quite vulnerable but doesn't really, again, like allow it to overstep some boundaries, or, you know, like not oversharing with someone, for example, or not showing how much they've hurt you, but rather coming across as someone who will address it but show that they've grown from that. Does that make sense to you? Because Page of Cups and King of Cups here does speak about emotional evolution and maturity that you are gaining, and that's your advice, to focus on that. Okay? So you can have long-term happiness. So removing any feelings that you might have been harboring. Okay, my angels. So I hope that made some sense to someone out there. It's kind of specific, but I do wish you guys all the best. If you enjoyed the reading and if it made sense to you, let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe if you've not already. But aside from all that, I will see you guys next time.